Hello everyone viewing this video. This is your gracious host for the day, LastAffiliation. It's quite humid here in northern Indiana, and I'm even in my room with AC on, and it's just, it needs to get better. But I am excited because recently I got accepted to Ball State University. It's in Muncie, Indiana. It's very nice down there. They've got a nice little movie theater and like shopping center, and they got a good little few restaurants there. I actually stopped by one of them called Greek's Pizzeria, and it is fantastic. It is probably the best pizza I have ever had. So I'm excited about that. I'm going there for telecommunications and film, which is going to help me out with some of my videos. So hopefully in the future they'll look a lot better. I'm also going to a Rammstein concert May 4th. With one of my friends, and it's going to be pretty fantastic because they haven't been here in 10 years, and they're the reason I did German. Well, they haven't done a tour in 10 years. They were here a couple years ago, I think in Madison Square Garden or something like that. But it wasn't a tour, it was just like a one-night thing. And yeah, that's about all that's going on in my life. As you can tell, I didn't do too great in this video. I actually haven't played Call of Duty since my last commentaries I did, so I really haven't been doing any better, any worse, any of that. I just play to play. I don't play to be competitive, which I know on YouTube it's like, oh, if you're not competitive then you're not gonna make it, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, cool beans, I'll do this anyway for fun. But yeah, so what I did is I was going to talk about some random stuff, and I asked one of my friends, and one of my Xbox Live friends, Bon Kui actually told me to talk about ponies and hot rod flames, and I will do both, or try to. I've actually never encountered a pony. They were, I've only encountered full-grown horses, and I'd imagine you wouldn't be able to ride a pony because, well, they're small and fragile and all that good stuff, but if I had the chance, I would try it anyway. Like, screw social society! This pony will be ridden tonight. But since I'm talking about ponies, I've ridden a horse, and that was back when I was like 7 or 8, and it's back when my aunt lived down in southern Indiana. She now lives up here with my mom. It's pretty cool. It was interesting because it was like so much bigger than me and so crazy. It was like, I'm a young kid and I get to ride a horse, and I like told all my friends, like, ooh, whoop-de-doo. I was excited about it. And then the most recent time I've encountered a horse was actually at my mom's boyfriend's house, Jeff, who was his horse is best friends with his goat, Liberty, which is really interesting. I wouldn't think a goat and a horse could have such a good friendship, but they're like best buds, what's up? And they hang out, and it's interesting because when Liberty itches, like its head itches, it will go up to the horse and just like headbutt it, and it seems like it hurt, but the horse really doesn't mind, I guess. So that's cool. Now, if you were to strap on some hot rod flames to a horse, that would, sure that would set PETA off. They'd be like, oh, you probably had to use heat to put that on. That's animal cruelty. Be like, yo, I'm not eating the horse. The horse seems fine, so cool your jets. Hot rod flames just, I think, back in the 50s and 60s with the big engine block cars, the big wheel wells, and the big bulkiness to them, I think they were fine, but like nowadays, if you have hot rod flames on your car, you kind of just look like a tool. I mean, it's my personal opinion. I know my car couldn't pull them off. You can't pull them off in a purple Dodge Neon. And I don't even know how I fit in a purple Dodge Neon. I'm huge, and the car's so small. But I do what I do. But yeah, hot rod flames, not really that great. Then good to go back to PETA. I'm kind of diverging from the topic. I find them pretty ridiculous. I'm gonna eat meat. They can't stop me from eating meat. I've watched their videos about animal cruelty, and I still eat meat. Do I think animal cruelty is wrong? Yes. Do I think animals that are raised to be eaten is wrong? No. Because we've all had steak, and a good steak is delicious. I love how they try to be like, oh, look at our models, they're so sexy. You should totally stop eating meat, because then you can date one of them. Like, that's baloney. They're paid millions of dollars to endorse your product, and you're trying to get the average Joe like me or my teachers or whatever to try and not eat meat in like go tofu, and from what I've heard, tofu's disgusting, and I probably will never eat it. And honestly, if a girl doesn't want to eat meat, I don't even know if I could date her. It'd be a tough decision for me, just because like I want to be able to enjoy a steak and like talk about it. Yes, I want to talk about the steak. Ooh, it's marbled so perfectly. The fat it just melts in your mouth. But no, like it's just like, come on, guys, stop it. You're not gonna change. You're going with those ads. You're going for the male, and your demographic is mostly female. So I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's really just what it is, and I guess stuff happens. But yeah, PETA, just stop. So as you can see, I think my gameplay is coming to a close, and I'm pretty sure we lost. And if I'm correct, I got like third to last. I don't remember. I know we lost. I may have gotten second to the top, but it really doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm talking about that, because I still have a minute to go. Oh well. I need to get better at this, so I'm sorry if this is a little shoddy. Oh, and if you watched the other video, the airiness in my voice, I was really tired. I was talking like, this is what's going on. It sounded like Darth Vader if he had a stoma. And Darth Vader does not need a stoma. He already has voice problems as is. But this was a pretty fun game. I was just kind of screwing around. That's what I've been doing recently, like I said earlier. I don't get why people get competitive. It's like, it's a game. It was created to be fun. I mean, yes, there are people who play competitively in like the Major League Gaming communities. But if you're not going to be able to have fun with a game, why buy it? I mean, if you're not doing well in it, you're just going to be like, this sucks. And I'm like, you know what? I may not like the game, because I definitely do not like Call of Duty, but I will play the crap out of it just because, like, gets me excited, gets me energized, and I really do have fun playing it. Though, if you would watch me actually play the games when I'm sitting in the basement, it's not pretty. I actually had audio recorded for that, but I was playing on a CRT TV, recording it, and it picked up the hissing. I still have to work on my audio systems, and that's pretty obvious. And yeah, we lost really bad. 7,500 to 3,700. That's a bad game, even for me. I don't know if I've ever had a game where my teams lost. Oh, they were all sniping. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. And so I will leave you all to your facilities. Have a nice day.